So we are done with the stew, and I have mine, and it is the moment of tasting it. A very warm welcome to the channel. If today is the first time here, my name is Yummy Cash, and to my returning subscribers, a very big warm cozy welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share with you my lazy style of making turkey stew. So let's begin with the meat. I have cleaned and washed the turkeys very well. I'm using turkey wings for this recipe. Now I'm going to add in this pepper mix. It consists of ginger, garlic, onions, and anise seeds blended together with a little bit of water. Now I'm adding in my mix, that's my spice mix, sorry, and then 1 teaspoon of oregano leaves. I'll add in some salt to taste. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it and then give it just some few seconds mix. It doesn't really matter. Now I'll come in with some chopped onions to cover it and start boiling the turkey meat. Okay, it's been 20 minutes of cooking or steaming the chicken. I will start flipping the turkeys to the other side so that the other side also can cook very well. Now when I'm done with this, I will cover it and leave it to cook. And this I'll add about 3 pieces of fresh tomatoes. Okay, so I'll add some peppers, onion, carrots, some spring onions, and then 1 tin tomato. So I'll add in the small celery. It was lying comfortable in the refrigerator doing nothing, so you don't have to add if you don't want it or you don't have. Now I add a little bit of about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, cook it, and then blend it nicely. And this one I'm going to heat some oil. When you're making your stew, the amount of oil you take depends on the quantity of stew you are going to be making. So I just added in some sliced onions. I'm going to fry this for about 5 minutes or till the onions are translucent. It's been 30 minutes of cooking the turkey meat, and at this point it is about 70% done, so I pour in the cooked blended tomato mixture. I'm going to give this a very good stir, but I have to change the ladle. Okay, now I have the correct spoon for the stew. I will give it a very good stir. You just take a look at it. Are you not already salivating? Alright, so I'm done stirring it. I will cover it for about 2 minutes. Okay, so I think the onions are well fried to my perfection. I will off the fire and then we proceed to the next step. And now it's been 2 minutes. I will open it and then transfer the oil and pour it into the stew. I will give this a very good mix, and at this point you want to taste for the salt, for your seasoning. If you want to add more of your seasoning or you have any other spices to add, at this point you can add them to it. I will cover it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been 8 minutes of simmering, and look at that. The aroma of it is just so good. I just love it. And I'm not going to be adding in any other spices because I already added everything to the meat when I was steaming it. I'll just taste for the salt and see whether to add some or not. That seasoning and everything was okay, but I think the salt level is not okay in my mouth, so I just added in half cube of seasoning cube Is that right? And then give this a very good stir. So once again, I'm going to cover this and allow it to simmer on a very low heat for about 10 minutes. So it's been 12 minutes of simmering the stew, and basically the stew is done. It is so good, but to give it that nice color, beautiful, and also to attract you to click on this video, I just added in some chopped spring onions. Give this a stir. The fire is already off and our stew is stewing. This is how you behave when your stew tastes absolutely good. Now, I received a message in my inbox on Facebook, a lady, a beautiful lady, advising me to take very good care of myself and also to desist from adding too much of oil to my stew. Well, this is what I always do when I am done with my stew. So, beautiful Yummy, who was in my inbox, thank you so very much for that advice. But this is what I always do. Now, as always, thank you so very much for watching this video. And if you have not watched my spice mix video, then you are missing something. I hope you do try your hands on this stew, and also hope to see you around next time for another great recipe. Until then, always remember to do everything in love, and whenever you think food, do not forget to think yummy cash. Cheers.